Hello everyone, this is Dr. Melida Barrow. How are you today? Well, God woke me up today. Oh my goodness, He sure did. He woke me up and He gave me quite a few messages that I feel that I have to share with you. I'm here in Miami enjoying this beautiful weather and of course the beach. This is my backyard, so I love being out here. It gives me an opportunity to reflect and meditate. And today I have a great message for the women today. Let me tell you something, guys. God loves you. He just loves you. And He wants me to give you this message. All the women out there that are suffering, that are going through pain, especially those right now, and I'm just going to be real today. Those of you that are being physically abused, mentally abused, like I said the other day, you're going through depression, you don't have a voice in your home, you feel as though that you're not valuable, you are about to commit and contemplating about committing suicide. All these women that feels that there's no outlet, let me tell you, it is. This is what's happening. This society, this world, and all what you've been told that you're nothing, you're never going to be anything, please erase that out of your mind. Please do not try to commit suicide. Let me tell you the honest truth. There was a time that I contemplated in committing suicide. Yes, I did, because I couldn't handle all what was happening to me in that moment. But let me tell you something. God is not going to let you go through things and not be able to handle it. The problem is that sometimes that little voice come in your mind and tell you do this and do that, and you don't have any choice. Yes, you do. You have lots of choices. And I know a lot of people, when they see me and look at me and they think, you know, oh, Dr. Barrow, she's doing great, she's doing all these things, but you have no clue where I've been. I went from pain and I am now powerful. I am not ashamed to tell the world who I am. I am a powerful woman. Oh yes, and so are you. This is what God's message was to me this morning. You know how growing up you've been told that you have to love your husband, you have to love your children, you have to love everybody. You got to love your teacher, you have to love your boss, you have to love everybody. But when, listen to me carefully, I am going to put the camera close to me. When is it that anyone ever told you to love you? When? Let me just say this to you. Love you with all your power and being. Love you. Dr. Barrow is telling you today. Love you. Yes, you can love your husband. Yes, you can love your children. Yes, you can love everyone around you. But you know what happened? We have loved everyone so much that we forgot to love ourselves. God told me this morning, tell the women of the world and also the men, love you. Because in reality, let me just put it to you this way. You are going through a lot right now. But there's hope, because I was once there. And I say I was once there because I've learned something. I have learned that no man and no one and no being on this earth can take me to a place of suicide, of depression, of unhappiness, to think I'm not valuable. No one. You are valuable. You mean a lot to the world. Let me tell you something. That thought about suicide, I thought about that when I was 19 years old. And now I'm 57 years old. And I'm glad that I didn't. You know why? Because I've helped so many people. I'm a life changer. I know who I am now. I know why God brought me here and why God created me. He told me, Melida, go in the world and make changes. Because I used to sit and watch television and say, God, why are you doing this to the children in Africa? Why are you doing this to the children in Australia, in China, etc.? He said, and why do you think I sent you? I sent you there to make the changes. Yes, I understand now who I am. You see, we are so busy listening to all the negative things around us every single day. Those of you women, please listen to me. Those of you that think that you have to prostitute in order to survive, no, you don't. No, you don't. You have a mind God created. You have talents. Look for those talents deep down and do what God intended you to do on this earth. Those of you that are drinking, that are on drugs, let me tell you something, that negative force wants you to do that. But God is telling me to tell you, you don't have to do that. You are powerful beyond measures. You are, look, let me tell you something. There was a time that I was, I started out with high self-esteem, and somehow I went down. You know why I went down? Because other people were telling me that I was nothing, that I will never become anything. Oh yes, I had to fight against that. And once I understood why God sent me here, and all the purpose, all the things that He wanted me to do, that I'm doing now, no man, no one on this earth could take me back to that dark place. You see, I am the light, and I am lighting up the world. And I know many of you are watching me. Well, you have not seen anything as yet, because I'm going to continue, and I am going to begin to empower the women of the world, the men of the world, and the children of this world. Because someone needs to tell you that you are still in bondage, but you don't know that you are. Leave that liquor alone. Leave that drugs alone. Go and get some help. Because God is saying, where are all the gifts that I gave you? Where are they? I gave it to you. Exercise it. This is what we have to do. Women, you guys just don't know the power that you... Look, let me tell you something. Why do you think men all these years have told you, you have to wait until they tell you what to do, how to do it? There are preachers in the church that are saying women can't preach, women can't talk, women have to sit there and feed them and do all this. No, you can be a woman and love your husband and love the preacher and love everybody, but you have to find out who you are as a woman. Don't ever let anyone define you. You have to define you. You know why? Well, let me take that back. God already defined you. You just have to know the truth, because you have been living under an illusion. And you have been going through pain when you don't have to. I've been through a lot in this world, and I refuse to go back to that darkness. And I want to tell you and show you how you can be